Well, boys, it's been an honor. We're all about to be drafted into World War III. Avery,
I'm ready.
Have you packed your rations yet? Have you purchased any war bonds?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know I was drafted until yesterday.
Ah, fuck.
So,
you're screwed.
I'm not old enough to be drafted until Sunday.
Yeah.
Well,
neither of us.
18, isn't it?
Neither of us are. None of us are old enough. But that was the joke.
I thought you had to be 16.
No, you're
it's
stupid.
18.
It's 18.
I was.
Why would they let?
I was memeing on you. Obviously, none of us are gonna get drafted into World War III.
You're lying to me, Lucas Hansen.
Fun fact. By the way,
have
welcome
no
back
idea.
to the Be Quiet podcast. This is episode 14, and we've got 3 new guests. Yes, I know. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten an organized episode and gotten 3 people, and I've gotten new people because I've just been like, fuck it, last second, get Marcus and Sandquist on, or shit, what am I gonna do? Carl and Burrow, like planning to do Carl and Jack Dunn, but then Jack Dunn is like doing basketball, so
Doing basketball.
playing basketball.
Dan Burrow has been on.
Well, half the time he's not actually doing basketball; he's just watching games because his coach wants him to.
Yeah, I like how Dan Burrow has been on like 5 episodes, and then every single time he's like, "I was on the podcast, but my mom said I couldn't, and I got home late, and like now she took away my like oven privileges."
That's every single time Burrow does anything. Like Burrow was like, so my mom told me to do this, and then I was gonna do that, but then I spent too much time doing this, and so my mom yelled at me for not doing that. And I was like, Mom, I'm about to do it, and then she yelled at me, so I was like, Mom, you fucking dumb idiot, bitch, and then he like goes off, and he's like, and it's like, okay, now I can kind of see why his mom yells at him, and he's like, so then my mom took away. And then I'm like, oh, what did you take away? His phone? My mom took away my Wi-Fi privileges.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? My mom sold my car. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro.
whenever I talk
Took
to
him off
Dan,
the T-Mobile plan.
Yeah, he's now bought his own cell phone plan.
it's like next time it's gonna be like my mom locked my room from the outside, so I'm sleeping on the floor outside of it.
My mom filled my room with wild bees while I was sleeping as a prank. All right, so I'm joined today by Avery Stoffel,
Good morning.
Ryan Lester,
Hello.
and
Welcome
Liam
back.
Shellhammer, my
Hi,
arch nemesis from 8th grade. Oh my God, Liam, I can't describe how much I wanted to fucking
We need
Oh
to
my
talk
God.
about
clobber you in
There was
8th
a
grade.
time in like Mr. class, you went on like a 20-minute. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I want a 20-minute rant about Liam Shellhammer.
About Liam Shellhammer.
Oh, I know.
Just,
I was just
complaining about like just everything about Liam Shellhammer.
And then Liam Shellhammer thought I was being serious. Well, some of it I was being serious.
Yeah,
but,
you
like,
were.
I was going like, I was obviously saying some hyperbole stuff. I was like, what did I say? I was like, one time I went over to Liam Shellhammer's house and I saw Nazi propaganda on the wall. And then Liam Shellhammer was like Snapchatting like, one of you guys and like sending it to me.
No, it was Gabe. It
was Gabe. And then he's like, what do you use? Like, he's telling everybody that I'm a Nazi. What the hell? It's like, okay, obviously that's not true. All right.
It wasn't even me though.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. So the controversy was because at that time I was playing Clash Royale, and every single time I'd log on, I'd be kicked from our clan by Liam Shellhammer's brother. Can I say his name or no?
Sure.
But I was kicked by Rowan Shellhammer, and me and him still have beef. Don't worry. Oh wait, shit. Is he playing tennis this year?
He probably, if he's not doing anything, so he'll probably do tennis.
Fuck.
Hey, if you just gotta beat him, right?
I might quit tennis this year.
No, don't quit.
Were you doing tennis this year again?
Yeah.
Or you did tennis last year? Yeah. So a lot of people quit, so I didn't know. Yeah. So Clash Royale, you kicked me from the clan 80 billion times. I raged very hardly, and then fucking dumb bitch. Oh my God, I remember I hated Carter Pakachik. I was literally
Wait,
once.
why?
Because Carter Pakachik kicked me from the next clan.
Oh, yeah,
It was the Dome.
The
and
dome.
Yeah,
Oh my
Carter was
gosh,
kind of
I
a
remember.
cunt when he was in charge of the Dome. He
And
just
then-
would kick everybody.
Yeah,
for
and
no
then
reason.
we all moved to the like Immortal Gods or whatever, and there was like Ducky and Ducky 2.0 and all those guys in there. And then Carter would just be like, and one time, oh my fucking God, my phone broke. And it would just tap random parts of my screen when I wasn't doing anything. So Clash Royale, of course, would be like, oh, mini P.E.K.K.A here, rage spell here. I was like, what the fuck? And I would just rage. And then, so I got the new phone, and since what is up with your phone, Avery?
I keep opening my AirPod case,
Oh.
so then the
So he's like,
It's distracting.
Or what happened? Oh, so since what's it called? Game Center wasn't like updated. It fucked me. And so I had to like get my account back. So they're like, okay, well to start, what's your name and what clan are you in? And I'm like,
What?
well, my username is this, but my dumbass clan probably kicked me out because I haven't played for like a week. And so I literally was like, I could have gotten, it was maybe a week of an ordeal of me looking through notifications, trying to get my thing back. And then fucking Carter was like, oh my God, I remember I was so happy when I finally got that account back. But one time I was at a tennis match and Carter Pekacic was like sitting there. I'm like, Dad, you should yell at Carter Pekacic for kicking me from that clan because otherwise we wouldn't be going in through this mess right now. Oh my God. But now me and Carter Pekacic are cool. I keep saying his full name.
Yeah, you say my full name too.
Yeah. So? You not want me to dox? You think you're going to get doxxed, Liam Schallhammer?
That's because there's Liam Schellhammer and Liam Kelly.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, John Braun is different because it's just
Right.
two, right? Liam Schellhammer. That's so much longer.
That's
to
5
say.
syllables. Well, yeah, but
Liam Schellhammer.
I don't call you Liam Schallhammer normally.
You always,
do.
like, when you're, like, yelling at somebody to get their attention, you yell their full
Yeah,
name.
Ryan Lester.
Yeah. That's how I know, like, it's actually important and you're not just going to show me some Lego Star Wars 5 movies.
Holy shit. Okay, speaking of Lego Star Wars 5, we talked about this earlier, but if Lego Star Wars 5 gets delayed because of World War III, I'm going on a panic attack.
Oh
No,
man.
Elder Scrolls 6, if that gets canceled.
Elder Scrolls 6.
Scrolls 6.
Elder Scrolls 6 isn't coming out for another couple of years, mate.
Yeah, but if it gets delayed
Yeah.
because of World War 3,
Someone was like, we should start World War III now so we don't get drafted. It's like, dude, you know how long World Wars last? World Wars lasted like what, like 6 years? Some of them? I'm gonna get called a clown if I'm wrong.
it depends because
How long was World War II? That was
Well, 'cause
1930.
For like each country, it's different.
Well, yeah, I guess that's
in
true.
the war for, I don't even know how
I could have
long.
sworn that World War II ended in 46, didn't it? Or something like that. 40.
It ended at the end of 45, like
Yeah.
Japan.
Well, I mean, because
Yeah,
like,
and it started in the 30s. So yeah, 6 years
yeah.
isn't too.
Well, because like
6
it
years is
started in
very
like
long.
in Europe like 2 years before we joined, I think.
Right. No, what I'm saying is that
started in, like-
my number was close. My estimate was close.
Yeah.
I don't remember World War One shit. That was like 19. That was in the 1910s.
I don't.
Right?
That was last year. I forgot everything I learned.
Oh my god.
World War One was last year.
I'm
One was
gonna get a comment from like Burrow or Carl or someone who actually
it will
listens,
be Carl.
and it'll be like, Hanson, you're a fucking idiot. How could you not know? Oh my god. Carl's cringe though. Who really cares? I could clown on Carl any day of the week for
I like
anything he
how
does.
Carl is like everywhere, but he has no content of his own. Like he's on the Be Quiet podcast. He's like in everybody's Instagram comments.
Exactly.
He never like does anything of his own.
That's kind of like not really, but
4 years.
World War One was like 4 years for the U.S.
all right, fair enough. But Carl, yeah. Marcus, what he'll do if you're on his private, he literally 90% of it is him screenshotting someone else's story and then like saying like one word, like he'll be like screenshot my story and be like fire up.
Yeah, that's what Jack Dunn does on his Instagram story. It's just he's
Well, Jack then just promotes like music and shit on his Instagram story. You trying to do the math there? That's 6 years. That's actually
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the
1939.
U.S. didn't join
No,
until
yeah.
no, yeah. I'm saying it doesn't matter. The war lasted. I'm not talking about the
Oh,
U.S.
yeah.
That's like 6 years in one day. You could barely be closer than that.
That's sick.
Yeah, fuck you, Carl. Get fucked. Oh my god, Carl's a clown.
What? It says that the whole reason why Japan is involved is the Marco Polo Bridge incident, which led
Is
to
that
a
where Marco
prolonged
Polo
war
comes
between Japan and
Marco
China.
Polo comes from the guide.
Well, shit.
I don't know what that is, but
Marco Polo, yeah, they're playing Marco Polo. Never mind.
The war
You know where that
between
joke was
Japan
going.
and China was just Japan trying to invade China and getting fucked every single time.
there was a time when China tried to invade
closer.
Japan and they just
No one-
absolutely
no one's
got.
gonna
All right,
murdered.
Liam is not happy with how far I am away from the mic. He thinks it's not picking up my voice.
It wasn't. If you looked, it wasn't picking
Yeah,
up
it was
the
being
voice.
very quiet. Every time I talk, you can see the fucking waves go up way too high, and then one of you guys talk. No, it's like, you guys.
My
too.
voice, okay. Swimming has destroyed my voice. So like I literally, it's
And don't
hard
swallow the water, dummy.
Are you guys gonna when we're in the trenches? Are you gonna place your beds down so you respawn?
I'll
Don't forget.
place my cot down.
What if
Yeah.
what if we went like when we're preparing for a battle, we can like use a strategy to figure out where they're gonna set up their trenches, place our beds over there,
Right. Oh
and then
yeah.
we can respawn over there,
we can spawn camp
and then
basically.
just cause
What if-
chaos, and then we just keep respawning.
What
over
if-
there,
Just
you know?
break
What if they
our
break our
dumbass.
beds? They break our beds. Your home bed was missing or obstructed. We're done. We can't we'll
You could
respawn
just
back.
Take one of their beds.
We'll
Yeah, just run until you get a bed, and then just keep going.
what if it was like a peaceful time? You sleep. You try to sleep to set your spawn, and it's like you may not rest. Now there are monsters nearby,
monsters.
and then we're like, "Fuck!" And then we just, like our artillery fire comes down. Oh my god, Marcus! We were talking about this in a group chat earlier, but Marcus was like, "Yeah, I'm down. I'm excited for World War III," and I was like, "That's because you're living out your dream of playing Modern Warfare 3 in real life." Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I feel like with like the rise of like video games, like or like like popularizing like shooter games.
Yeah.
You think there are people who are like joining the military just because they're like, I've
Maybe.
been playing Call of Duty for
Of
like
course
8
there are.
years, so
Maybe.
now I'm gonna join the military.
I saw that the other day. Somebody was like, "What is the male equivalent of saying fuck it, I'll be a stripper?" And then somebody just like the military.
Fuck it, I'm joining the Marines.
I'd say, fuck it, being a male stripper is what the male equivalent of that would be.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you could argue that, but I feel like the military is
Yeah.
a more comedic.
That's a pretty
approach.
good way. Just
I mean,
like,
I'm gonna say this. There's probably more honor in joining the military than there is being a stripper. And I'd say that well, I don't know. I'd say that more people now are being like, oh yeah, I'm joining the military. And yeah, they're definitely a group of people in the school who are like, I remember the first day of school we had that like with like that new student thing,
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
I don't want to say what it's called. But one of the kids in my group was like, they're like, what classes are you doing? And he's like, I don't really care what classes I'm doing. I'm just excited to graduate so I can join the military. And it's like, damn.
But then when you're
Okay.
out, you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah. That kid now is probably really excited for World War III. I really hope this isn't edgy, right? We're not being too edgy, cringe. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that furnace just turned off.
Something else gonna be cold in here.
Oh my god. Go turn it back on then.
How do you turn it on?
There's a switch on the back. Okay, you guys don't have to sit and watch him. Okay, World War III.
World War III.
What were we talking about? Huh?
Oh.
There you go.
figured it out.
Figured it out.
White stuff on here.
Come. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
They probably didn't hear Liam. Liam asked why there was a bunch of white stuff on the pipe of the furnace.
And then Lucas just yelled "come"
Yeah.
for no reason.
So Ryan, what was I gonna say? Oh, your birthday's coming up. You taking your driver's test soon, Ryan? Ryan is actually a baby boy. He's a baby bitch. He was in our grade out of pure luck. I'm just kidding.
Pure
I
luck.
don't know the whole story behind that, Ryan.
Pure
Yeah.
intelligence.
Why are you in
So-
our grade? I turned 17 before you turned 16.
When I was in kindergarten, I took like some like placement test. I don't really know. It was just basically to see like
placement test?
if you
Holy
should like
shit.
take kindergarten for another year.
Uh-huh.
And so apparently I did really well in it, and they're like, he like did like well enough to be in first grade. We're gonna give him the second grade test. And so I took the second grade test, and I did fine on that too. And they're like, based on his test scores, he'd be fine if we grade advanced him. And so they asked my mom, they're like, what do you want to do? And she's like, yeah, we could grade advance him. So I did. I just went from kindergarten to second grade. And so now I'm a year young
Right.
for the grade I'm in.
Well, good enough. I mean, you're in like honors classes now, so
Yeah.
you clearly you didn't get fucked.
Well, I did get fucked, but
You probably would have been the Simon Hedin of your grade, of that grade, huh?
Sure.
that's not saying much for the grade under us. They're not terribly intelligent.
No.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Rest
Sorry,
in
grade.
peace,
Sorry,
class.
grade below us, but fuck you guys. Just kidding. Just kidding.
The grade
Please.
below them is I can't whistle, but
I can't whistle.
what?
So you're trying to say?
Imagine, no, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't whistle.
I can't. Oh my
I
god.
never learned.
And they're
I
what?
can snap.
What do you mean
I
you
just-
never learned?
I
Just
never-
sit
I don't
in your
know.
room and figure it out.
Listen to the whistle song, which is totally about whistling. Oh my
And
god.
not wieners.
I was, like when everybody figured that out, that was like the biggest,
The
deal.
biggest revelation
We're
of all
like,
time.
oh my gosh, guys!
Oh
did
my
you know
God.
the whistle song is not about
The
whistling.
whistle song is about sucking dick. Sound the alarms, guys. Oh my god.
Or like, did you ever like as a kid watch like the party or I'm sexy and I know it video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By LMFAO?
Yeah. I just remember they had like an age warning, and I like was at like my friend's house, and they were like, "Yeah, it's fine." And then I was like, I got home one night, and I was like, I gotta like show my dad, like this video is so cool. And then it like had the age thing, and I'm like, I mean, I'm like 8 or whatever,
Yeah.
7, and then I'm like, Dad, no, it's fine, like just click it.
Yeah.
And my dad is clearly very concerned at this
Right.
point. But then we watched the video, and I mean, it gets to the Speedo scene, and it just.
Oh yeah.
My dad just kind of put his head down. He was
Yeah.
like, "You watched this at this person's house?" And I was like, "Yeah, like video is awesome." And then I wasn't allowed to go over to his house anymore.
L.
Fucking
Really?
banned.
Just because they you're a swimmer though.
I was like
He was 8.
You were
dumbass.
8. You were,
8.
you were swimming in. How old were you when you started swimming?
8.
Oh,
Damn, you didn't start wearing a speedo.
didn't start wearing a
till,
Speedo.
last
Have you
year.
seen the video?
yes.
Like
I love
the
the
original
video.
cut of it?
I don't know. They're dancing in like golden speedos and.
I don't really remember that video, to be
We'll
honest with you.
explain to Liam what it was like later.
I remember, so,
I don't think there was no nudity, right?
there's a
It
lot
was
of...
pretty suggestive.
Well, then why would you show that to your dad?
I didn't know. I was 8. I was like, this video is sick.
Why do you have all this?
Don't worry about it.
Is there actually candy in some of the boxes though?
I have no fucking clue. I'd
Well,
never
you
even
have
thought
at
of...
least 20 boxes
I-
underneath the tree. One of them has.
There's like 6 boxes there. I never even thought about opening those.
Wait, you.
For context, Ryan Lester just pulled a box under the
Why are you-
Christmas tree right there,
Who fucking put...
and it was just straight.
It was just straight Hershey's wrappers. Who the fuck lives here? I'm gonna blame Chloe for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can.
Yeah, someone probably like.
What the
stuck
fuck,
Hershey's and
Chloe?
just dumped them in
Chloe's
the
probably
box.
eating Hershey. She was like, "Man, fuck it. I'm not gonna walk to the bathroom. Instead, I'll walk to this other part of the room where we had." What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember watching YouTube when I was a kid, and the first videos I started watching were like Lego Star Wars, like stop motion videos.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, Philhammer. And yeah, one of them was it was a Lego Batman video. Or no, so shit, I don't remember the chronology of this, but I remember the first video that I was watching a YouTuber named Chugga Conroy. And basically he would play video games, obviously. And I was watching his Super Mario Sunshine videos. And one of his videos, he was telling the story. I remember this so vividly. He's watching this. Oh, the furnace finally turned back on. He was telling the story about how he was at his like grandma's house or something, and his little cousin was like he was just doing whatever, and then he said, "Oh my fucking god." And I was like, I don't remember what age I was at the time, but I was literally just listening to Chugga Conroy, no headphones or anything, full volume in the middle of the office at my house. And my mom and dad were like, no, you're not watching that anymore.
Yeah.
And then I obviously got it back, but like, I remember I watched this video where it was, it was called Lego Motel. And basically the plot was Indiana Jones and I think Mace Windu, maybe. They lived in an apartment together and they would do all this shit. But basically, like, it was very inappropriate. And one episode, basically Yoda was like this mob boss or whatever.
Oh, jeez.
And he lived on the top floor. I actually went back and watched this like 10 years later. And I'm like, holy shit, this video is fucking funny. But I probably wouldn't have even cared. I was probably like, oh, Indiana Jones, Lego.
Yeah, like, that's sick.
But basically what happened was Yoda wanted like these guys to like buy drugs for him or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
Because he was on house arrest. But then the police found out that Mace Windu and Mace Windu and Obi-Wan lived together or something, and Indiana Jones is like a side character. I don't remember the whole thing. But basically they got all put under house arrest.
Oh,
and I remember I was asking my mom like, what's house arrest? And they were like, huh? And then they found out about the videos because I think my cousin ratted on me. But there's a video, I remember, there's another video where Mr. Freeze, it was Mr. Freeze like fighting Batman or something, and Mr. Freeze's like backpack got exploded or something, and he goes, oh, fuck. And I probably rewatched that maybe 200 times. Just listening to Mr. Freeze say fuck. I thought it was so funny. Oh my god.
Were there any like shows as like a child that are like perfectly normal shows that like you weren't allowed to watch?
SpongeBob.
My parents had a super big thing about Family Guy for a while.
But that's not a normal show
Right.
for a kid
Like
to
that's
watch.
not a kid show.
So I guess the answer to that question is no. I didn't have a show that I couldn't watch.
I don't know, like sometimes when like you go back and watch shows, you're like this show is kind of cringe, but then there's that just like one episode where it just gets insane. And that happened to be the case with like Victorious. So I wasn't allowed to watch Victorious as a kid. Because there was one episode where it just got weird. I can't exactly remember it. Or like I wasn't allowed to watch Adventure Time because like if you go back and watch like the first couple
Adventure Time
seasons,
was insane.
like
What
that
was that?
more.
I don't remember. I never watched
Remember
that show.
the creepy dog dude like exploded up in like a
Like
No, I never watched Adventure Time. Is what
Oh.
I'm saying.
Or,
well,
were
like-
you ever like young and then Adult Swim would come on
Oh yeah,
and like
And you'd be like, hee 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 hee.
Yeah.
because most of the time I didn't have a clue. Like it would all just go over my head and I'm like,
Yeah.
what is this? Like this is the most cryptic shit ever. Like I don't understand any of this. Like who watches this?
Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, when I lived at my grandma's house, so well, I guess that's kind of weird out of context. Basically, long story short, we lived in a town, right, and then we were gonna move, and we're gonna build a house next to where my grandma was. But then the government was like, "Fuck you guys, no, you're not doing that." Then so we're like, "Oh shit, well we already sold the house." So we just lived with my grandma for like a year, and then we just bought another house.
Oh.
I don't want to give out too much reasons as to why we couldn't build it because it was kind of like it's kind of has to do with like a lot of geographical stuff that might be bad. And I don't really yeah. So it was about the geography of the location basically. So use your imagination. It was like they're like you can't build a house here because there's stuff
the geography.
like the landscape like. Oh my fucking! I'm not gonna go back to like first grade social studies and teach you what geography means.
I don't like.
I'll tell you. Like I'll tell you.
That deep though. Like what? Like, what's
Just,
so bad about
it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you. No. It'll make sense when I tell you later. Trust me. So what was I talking about before? Oh yeah. No, Glee was on, and so
Shit.
Glee was like a really that's Friends.
Oops.
Glee. You're a fucking clown.
I don't
Liam.
watch those shows.
Remember my
You guys
mom
ready to
used
watch some Glee?
And like I don't know. I thought it was because I'm like, why are they just
that's
singing in the middle of the show?
All
Like,
right.
what is?
Basically, there was a bunch of episodes like that. The show is pretty inappropriate.
Oh
So
yeah, for like young children,
watching it now,
of course.
but I didn't know what any of that stuff was because
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, cool! They're singing songs that we know," and we just listen to the Glee soundtrack in the car and stuff. And then there would just be a couple episodes that my mom was like, "No, you can't watch that one." And there was one episode called "Grilled Cheeses," where Finn made this grilled cheese sandwich, but it like was burnt exactly to look like Jesus's face, and he'd like pray to it. And so I was like,
What?
I was,
Wait, she didn't let you watch that one?
no, it was very blasphemous. And I think there was other stuff going on. There was one episode where they had a party and they all got drunk. So they didn't let me watch that one. There's a lot of episodes in like season 2 or 3 that didn't let me watch. But then my cousin Cade would just be like, "Oh yeah, so this is what happened." So basically, and then he'd tell me all the details. Oh my god.
No, yeah, that's kind of what like Adventure Time is like. Like, well, sort of like because like for the first like 3 seasons, it was more like geared towards teens.
Right.
So I mean, they said like frick a lot, or like what the flip or whatever. And my mom was like really against swearing when I was a kid, so she even didn't want me saying like on Victorious they said like what the chiz.
Yeah.
She was like, "Don't,
Chiz.
you cannot say that. Like that's not appropriate." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
But like as Adventure Time went on, it got geared more and more towards kids. But like
I think adults still like that show though.
Yeah,
it's
no.
definitely like a show for all ages. Is
Yeah.
what I've heard from.
I mean,
Or,
I
like,
still
regular
enjoy
show.
it. Oh yeah, I wasn't
oh.
allowed to
Oh,
watch
I
regular
love
show.
regular show.
Regular
That's-
show, like there's like
characters are
Nazis
so
and shit
creepy.
in regular.
Yeah, there's one character that's like a Russian spy.
like they
Daniel
never,
Burrows
like,
spoiled the entire fucking thing for me in 6th grade, by the way.
they never like
Who's like, "Have you ever watched
outright
regular show?"
said it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes. Yeah, remember the episode where this happens and it's like a big spoiler? I'm like, "You fucking asshole."
But like in regular show, they'd always just like, have references to like the Holocaust, and then they'd like
What?
make a joke out of it, and you'd be
What?
What? Because like it never actually like was the Holocaust. They never actually referenced it, but it was like so fucking weird. They'd have like everyone on the earth would like die in an episode, and then they'd like save it, or like they'd go to like a dimension.
Yeah, some of those episodes were weird.
Yeah, I mean, like I still go back and like watch like regular show clips on YouTube occasionally because like I still like enjoy the show, but like I wasn't allowed to watch it because of that reason. They were just like my mom walked in on me watching it. It was like a really edgy joke that
Yeah.
Yeah,
completely
'cause, like,
went over my head.
I remember there was one episode where they had like a boombox, and it like grew limbs, and then just beat the shit out of everybody.
I don't
And
know.
they had to like stop it, but like as long as the song that was playing on the boombox was stuck in their head, they couldn't like get rid of it. And it was like the super catchy song, so they had to like take.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
And then
like the summertime
boombox-
song or whatever.
Yeah, just like beat the shit out of like Pops and the Gumball Machine guy.
Benson. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Gumball Machine guy.
And it was just like, what the like, what's happening?
Yeah, I remember I kind of took a break from that show, and then when I went on vacation one time, on the plane on the way back, I saw that they had a regular show. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'll watch some regular show. But it was only like one season, and it was like the second to last season, and I'm like, what is going on? They're like in space and shit. I was like, oh, this is weird. I don't know about this. Yeah,
yeah, no, I never got that far.
yeah. I never watched them in order, obviously, because it was on Netflix for like 2 seconds.
I hate how
dumb
Netflix
video.
like takes shit down. Like, I mean, I understand why they have to, but it's like I was in like the middle of I forget, but like then it got taken down, and I was like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to?
Yeah,
do?
every show gets taken off Netflix because Netflix sucks.
Well, I mean,
They used to have
definitely-
SpongeBob on Netflix, and they took it off.
What?
You know,
I remember that.
The greatest folly of Netflix is their failure to upload all of the Clone Wars.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
What?
They only had like how many seasons did they have?
they had 7
They don't-
seasons. I watched the whole thing.
There's 6 seasons. They watched all.
6. Well,
Yeah, the 6th season was uploaded exclusively to Netflix.
Because they didn't ever finish it, but
They never finished it
They
because
announced-
it got bought by Disney, and obviously since it was made by Cartoon Network, it kind of got fucked.
they announced that they're gonna make the rest of it. But there's stuff on YouTube, like more seasons to it.
Oh yeah, there's like the unfinished season 7, like really shitty animation, like I don't know how to describe it, like I don't know.
Can you quit
Pre-
rubbing my foot?
No, because Disney announced with whatever they were gonna do with the Mandalorian that they were gonna continue the Clone Wars,
Right? Yeah, that's yeah.
which is probably gonna suck ass because now Disney's
No, come on.
Did you
man.
guys like the new Star Wars?
No,
I have not.
Episode
seen
9?
it.
Yeah,
I haven't liked any of them.
I
because none of them-
didn't like it.
What's it even about? Like, all I know from that show is Baby Yoda. That's all I've got.
That's not-
No, we're talking
That's
about the
the
Mandalorian. We're talking about the movie.
Oh, the movie. No, I haven't seen that movie.
What the fuck?
Disney asked.
Hey,
George
I haven't
Lucas
seen,
to come back.
Well, yeah, and he said he
it-
wouldn't do it.
Endgame. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Endgame yet either.
Damn.
How have you not?
It was pretty
seen
crazy
Endgame?
when.
Yeah, if
I'm
George
fine.
Lucas didn't direct it, it's not canon.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so the prequels are canon, but and episode 5 isn't canon. The best one.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know. I just feel like Star Wars used to be less about like the story was still there, but it wasn't as like intense as like these new movies.
Yeah, no, it was definitely like watching 4, 5, and 6. It's a lot of like space adventure stuff, and then 1, 2, and 3. It's all like lore shit. And it's like
Yeah, I just wasn't enjoying it.
Well, no, 1, 2, and 3 are obviously everybody doesn't like those movies because they're way too complicated and shit.
Yeah,
But if you
acting is not good either.
well, yeah,
like,
dude, I mean,
Obi-Wan
dude,
Kenobi is
Ewan
pretty
McGregor
good.
is pretty good. See, like sometimes it's like
Thanks.
Natalie Portman isn't that bad of an actress like now.
No.
But first of all, those were some of her first like episode 1 was like she was like 14 when that movie came out
Yeah.
or something like that. But also at the same time, you try to fucking act with a script like that.
Yeah.
You try to act good when your line is I don't like sand, it's coarse, rough, irritating and it gets everywhere. Not like here. Here everything is smooth. You try saying that like not stupidly.
I don't know. The whole like Anakin and Padme interaction in the prequels was
Oh, it's cringe.
it was so bad.
Oh, that's why you gotta watch the Clone Wars because they just make it not cringe. Padme is actually pretty cool in that show. And Anakin is not a whiny bitch. Like, he's in every movie. And he doesn't turn bad in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I remember there was an episode in the Clone Wars where Padme was on a diplomatic mission, and somehow she ended up with a gun, and Count Dooku made her shoot up like the entire like
What?
negotiations committee that she was with, because like she had a gun, and then he just like force choked her, and she just shot everybody.
Really? I haven't seen that episode. Man, spoiler alert. Asshole.
It's not a spoiler. The Clone Wars.
Let's talk about
have been
Star
out
Wars.
forever.
There's like a million things of Star Wars.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
When did the
TV
Clone
show.
Wars come out?
Movie came out
while
maybe
ago.
08? I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
used to own the movie. I watched it like 40 times.
Oh yeah, that movie is technically the worst Star Wars movie. If you think about
Really?
it, it's like it's not really a real Star Wars movie. It's
doesn't
kind of
really, like,
it's
anywhere.
animated, but it came out in theaters, so everybody's like, "Ooh, top 12 Star Wars movies, number 12, Clone Wars." Ha, bitch.
I don't know. Like, I feel kind of bad, cause like, it like you know how like all of the like a bunch of those like actors got like bullied off of social media.
Oh, yeah.
like- and I mean, but like the thing is, it's like it's not their fault.
Oh,
But,
absolutely
like, a bunch
no.
of those prequel people are just like non-existent.
I don't remember what that guy was named. I think it was like Ahmed Best or something. I
like
don't.
the Jar Jar Binks.
That's the guy who played Jar Jar. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
he
he-
was like super like depressed and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Jake Lloyd, who played young Anakin, got fucked. Like he
Yeah.
got
Oh, yeah.
obliterated.
His,
Like
like career is.
oh no, he right now he's
Isn't he
like
in
in like
prison?
he's in like a fucking insane asylum. He has like
Yeah.
schizophrenia and shit. Like he I don't know. I think he was like in a police chase or something. But like. He
did
retired
drugs.
completely from Hollywood
Well, yeah.
after that movie came out, and then he was like he didn't go back to school or anything because he couldn't or whatever. I don't remember.
I just like I mean
It was
because it's
sad.
like it's not his fault. Like he's just reading the lines. You know?
Exactly, and it's like okay, you try to act when you're fucking 9 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the story is cool.
And read those lines exactly.
Yeah.
The thing with it, 4, 5, and 6 is we were watching this documentary, and basically Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford would just bully George Lucas about how shit his writing was. Like they'd be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna say that." Oh, and Harrison Ford it's funny because Harrison Ford just like not trying to be an asshole or anything, but he thinks Star Wars is just so stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Like why he wanted to die off and like.
Yeah, he wanted to be killed off in episode
Yeah,
5
yeah.
and episode 6.
Oh yeah,
and
he didn't ever want to come back for.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, he was like,
7.
like people ask him questions now. He's like, I don't know, man. Like, and then I remember I was watching the Clone Wars with my dad. I was like, do you think Harrison Ford has ever seen an episode of the show? My dad's like, no. I'm like, you think he even watched the prequels? And my dad's like, I don't know about that one. But Mark Hamill fucking loves Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Hamill is so awesome.
Who
Oh,
is
my God.
who is the guy who like there was like a dude who was trying to shoot up something, and then like
All right.
there was a
What?
girl.
Is this
sorry.
in Star Wars?
Shoot, oh,
or
No,
in
no,
real
no.
life?
Like he like so basically he like jumped in front of the gun.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he got named a Jedi Knight because he was like a huge Star Wars
yeah,
fan.
yeah. I saw that.
Like who has the permission to just name someone a Jedi
That's a
Knight?
thing. There's like
no,
There's
like,
there's
Like,
no,
they
no,
did-
there's like
following
an
of that
actual
shit.
religion. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Oh,
considered
really?
an
Like,
actual religion.
you like
yeah.
you get knighted by like the head of whatever it is.
I thought it was
Yeah.
like I thought they like put him in the movie or something like that. They put him
No.
like as
Oh
an
yeah,
extra,
there was like
a name or something like that.
there was like I think there was like a comic that like
Yeah.
they incorporated him as a Jedi in the
That's
comic.
pretty cool.
Which I mean is like it's really cool, but like who says that they can do that? Like who's in charge of that?
They made a
Probably
lightsaber
Disney.
that
It's pretty cool though.
works.
That's pretty sick.
Like I don't. It's not. They're like it was a post. And it's like we made the first working lightsaber, and it's very dangerous. And somebody's like, "Yeah, that's the point, dumbass."
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, it's essentially
We built a gun. It's really dangerous, guys. Don't try to use it.
because like they broke it down one time. They're like lightsabers are basically just like the things on the sun, like the big loops, you know, where there's like the explosions or whatever.
Flares.
It's
Yeah,
like
the
it's
flares,
just
yeah.
that, but like way smaller. So like they just made that. It's like really low powered plasma.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just like
You could
Like-
probably just use a laser and
Yeah.
increase the power.
I mean like plasma is
Kaboom.
plasma. It's hot. It cuts stuff.
Yeah.
And then
But,
you
like if you dial the power way down, then you can actually like use it for stuff.
and then you play Jedi Fallen Order and you hit someone 80 times with a lightsaber, and they're like,
Fuck Jedi Fallen Order. The controls for Jedi Fallen Order are the most ass cheeks thing that I've ever experienced in my life.
You like that?
Oh, I like that game. There's some shit I don't like.
Can I clarify something real quick?
What's that?
The whole, like, him being made a Jedi Knight, like, no hate, I think it's, like, a cool thing. But I feel like it sounded like I was saying, like, well, why the fuck...
Why would they make him one?
Why can't I be a Jedi?
Oh, no.
But
yeah.
It's like, no, like, props to him. I just want to know who is in
I'd
charge
assume
of
it
that.
would be some sort of Disney person being like, oh, yeah.
I kind of want to say the leader of this religion is.
Oh, yeah. Is it actually a religion?
Well, like, because
Like, it's not like a religion.
It's kind of like a fake... Yeah.
It's like a group.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Fallen Order.
Yeah, there's, like, people who, like, practice, like,
Right.
Jediism or whatever
Yeah,
it
but
is.
like the boss
So
fights
fucking
with the
funny,
Inquisitors, where you like
Okay, not
hit
don't
them,
don't
like,
don't
90
spoil it
times.
too much, but yeah, I remember. Oh my god,
well, it's like you hit.
some of
something
those fucking boss fights are ass. Like I think I was talking one time. I'm like, you know, I think I would give this game a 9 out of 10. But just because these fucking boss fights have an ability where they can jump and make a fucking sound wave, and you have to double jump over it and time it. But at the same time, you're right fucking next to them. So of course you see that they're gonna charge you to move, and you're like, okay, dodge. But you dodge, and the thing takes way too long for you to dodge, and you can't spend the time to jump because you're 4 feet away from the fucking sound wave. So I was like, I normally would give this game a 9 out of 10, but just because of that one ability that this boss has, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and the fact that like
And you can eat my ass, because that is my official rating.
the boss fights don't load properly, so you'll just get fucked. Like when you're walking through a hallway, it'll just boss music will play, and you'll be like, "There's nothing here," and you'll go into the next area, and the boss will spawn.
What did you play this on, by the way?
Xbox.
Oh, yeah, see, there's the problem.
Well, yeah, it's not my Xbox; it's my brother's.
Oh, yeah, see, so there's the problem.
I'm not gonna purchase a PS4 to play Jedi Fallen Order.
There was a poll that IGN did that was like, are you guys going to buy the Xbox Series X? And the majority of people said no.
it's so big.
It's so
Holy
stupid.
moly.
The Xbox One has all the same features as the PS4, but it still manages to just suck.
Because there's no fucking games on it. There's no games. Every
know,
game
it's
that
like-
is on there is either on the Switch or also the PC. Every game.
It's like if you're gonna get the Xbox One X because like you're a diehard fan of Xbox, like
Yeah.
I understand, but it's like you can just get a PC and then connect your controller to
Right.
it. Like you might as well, and like you can use your TV as a monitor.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So Daniel Jones is the founder of the religion inspired by Star Wars, and he founded it because he couldn't wear his Star Wars hood in this grocery store where he works.
So he made it a religious
It has 500,000 followers, and it's called Jediism.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I
Imagine
heard
just
about
like
This is like Waco
being
2, the
such
Branch
a diehard
Davidians.
fan that you.
But it's like they literally they follow the canon Jedi Order.
yeah.
We say we're like clowning on them now, but when 500,000 Jedi pull up to our fucking house, and they're like,
Because that's the thing. They all are trained in fencing and they know how to fight with swords.
Jesus Christ.
Like, but
Yeah, I
And
understand.
obviously they can't use the Force because that's
Not
a
real?
thing.
Do they need to inject midichlorians into their bloodstream? Oh my god. But not to spoil Star Wars Episode 9, because I don't think I talked about it in the last one, even though I saw it before doing the last one.
wait, when did it come out?
That movie came out December 20th, I think.
Yes.
So the last one came out, or I've done 2 episodes since that one. No, 1 episode, because I didn't. On the 20th, that was the last day of break. I think I was doing something that day. I didn't do a podcast. I think I went to John's house.
Wait, so can we say names now and you won't
Certain names, yeah. If you don't say first and last in stories that are bad, like if you're like, yeah, so fucking Joe Schmo over here murdered a lady. Like you don't say that. You can say oh yeah, so the other day Joe did this.
Joe Schmo, author of the A Push
Can you
presentation.
fucking get closer, please?
Liam.
Please.
The 8 push what?
Never mind.
Okay.
Because had the
You
okay. Moving on.
You're gonna have to go back and
Yeah, I know.
have fun. You should just honestly, you should just have a piece of paper where you just mark everything where we fuck
Oh,
up.
but I edit it in iMovie, so then you can't really see the exact time, so I have to listen to it anyways. It was really stupid. Yeah, but whatever. It's just trust me.
Dude. All right, so Avery is currently taking a big shit.
Yeah. So, what else did you want to talk about? William Schultmer, did you have any stories you wanted to talk about?
Okay. Well, I broke my toe.
No, you didn't.
I did.
How did you break your toe?
No, you did not.
Listen to this story.
Oh no. The bruiser's kind of gone.
Tell the story.
Alright.
Yeah.
So like normal human beings don't just walk down the stairs. You know, like you don't just.
I'd argue that a lot of normal human beings walk
You don't-
downstairs, but
okay,
yeah.
no one just like walks down the stairs. You either sprint as fast as you can down them, or like you do a little hop thing. You know.
Yeah.
You, like,
You do,
you
like,
hop
the,
down
like,
the stairs.
one-
Oh, hopped on the last 3?
No,
No,
like,
like-
the
like
full-
when
Well, you talking about like running to lunch, or like going
I'm
just
talking
going?
about in your house when you're not in a rush and you're just
Like-
hopping down the stairs.
Like
Like
do
the
you
little-
do you go down the steps like you go like step step.
Oh,
You go,
you're
like,
saying you go.
step,
You're saying
step,
you go like.
step, step.
You're like go. So dun dun dun
Yeah,
dun
yeah,
dun.
yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
But when I
so-
run up the stairs, I do 2 at a time always.
Oh yeah, always.
At
Yeah, of
school,
course,
I look
I
like
prove
an
it.
idiot.
At my house, I have, like, if I hold on to the banister, I can jump, like, down the entire flight of stairs.
I don't do that. I'm not gonna kill.
And
my
so
legs like
I
that.
did that once, holding onto the banister, and we have, like, wood, but whatever the finish is on the wood, it's, like, kind of like wax. Mm-hmm. And so I ran my hand on the entire banister. Mind you, I'm jumping, like, I don't know, probably like 12 or 15 feet just straight. Mm-hmm. And I burnt my hand on the banister because I decided to just fucking jump down all of the stairs in the house.
We did it at my grandma's house. We would be like, okay, I'm gonna jump down 1 stair, not 2 stairs, not 3, not 4, not 5, and then like 7, we'd be like, oh fuck, we can't do this anymore. Because my grandma's at the end of her staircase, it wouldn't like go into a room; it would like split into 2 rooms, left and right, and so there'd literally just be like a
Yeah.
fucking cement wall.
You'd like put a hole in that wall if you did any.
No, you'd put a hole in your skull because it was like a big cement like brick wall.
Oh, like
Because it was like
Linnea
the basement.
Urban stairs are like
Why would-
Linnea
No, don't worry about it. Who cares?
Urban's stairs are the steepest stairs that
Uh-huh.
I've ever walked down.
I know. I almost always trip on them because they're. Okay.
And so so they're wood stairs, right? And
Right.
there's just paint over them.
Imagine like you have these nice stairs. Hers like half this size, and they're right on top of each other.
Yeah, that's a Borndale
sucks
stair.
ass.
That's a
Borndale stairs.
Borndale
like
stairs
that.
fucking suck because they go up an entire floor and they like, you could like, say there's no stair there and it was just like a hallway, it would be like 1 foot long.
Yeah, no, like you have to go up like 12 feet, but it's only like 5 feet long. so
Exactly.
you just have to go straight.
And if you, one time I walked up like 3 stairs, turned around and I hit my head on the fucking door frame
What if
because it was so close.
That's
what
how
if
my
you built
aunt's
stairs
house
like
is.
how you build them in Minecraft? You just have like this like just tunnel through the middle of your house with
Yeah.
just stairs up all the floors.
Right.
No, yeah, my aunt's house, like they have like a 3-floor, like one of those like, really old like houses that's like just stacked. you know?
Yeah.
So like they're like up to like the 3rd floor. Those stairs are super steep, and there's actually like a caution strip like on the
Oh my
like
god.
door. But like every time, like I never fail to hit my head on those.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
So like your grandma
Yeah,
has to go
'cause-
up and down those stairs.
No, my aunt.
Your aunt has to go up and down those stairs.
Yeah.
It's like going back to Urban's stairs. Her stairs are steep as shit, but then at the bottom, or like probably the last 5 stairs, the ceiling comes out, and so
You just
like
have to duck.
if you're over 6 feet and you just walk down the stairs, you're gonna fucking eat the ceiling.
Yeah.
So you have to like duck and then stay balanced on her stairs.
Oh,
So
shit.
how did you break your toe, Liam?
Okay.
This whole
Yeah.
yeah. So this whole thing is
Stairs
about
are so
Liam.
interesting. Anyways, yeah, I was like doing a little hop thing down the stairs, and I miscalculated my hop.
Okay.
So I landed with my toe, like my feet angled down, like totally straight. What is? Ooh. Anyways, yeah, they were totally straight. My toe just like bent.
Uh-huh.
My whole leg gave out, and I ate shit the rest of the way downstairs. It hurt. The pain. Alright,
The pain.
I've never broken a bone until I broke my toe. That was
When
the
did you
first-
break your toe?
Like a couple days ago. I've had to. Swimming sucked. Like,
You actually broke your toe.
I actually. Yeah.
So you went to like the hospital and everything?
No, I did not go to the hospital.
You
I
did
just went
not
to urgent.
break it. You
Yes, I did. Right. Yesterday I went because like I went to the trainer. Was like, you're fine. Just go do stuff. I went to the doctor. Like, oh shit, you actually because you don't have an X-ray in the like trainer.
Isn't that what I just said?
And I don't.
Like, that's exactly what I just
it
said. And
wasn't-
you're like,
okay.
no, I didn't go to the doctor, but I went to the doctor.
No. Anyways, they were like, yeah, you broke your toe. So then they told me like just to like put the two toes together, but I'm not doing that.
You just have to tape it.
I know you like tape.
Oh, yeah,
two
that's what you
toes
do with like a
together.
finger, yeah.
But like it's uncomfortable. I'm just like screw it. If I get arthritis on my toe,
Oh my. If I get arthritis on my toe, yeah, fuck it. You know, I'm not gonna put a little tape on there.
So like you're complaining about your toe, and they gave you an option to like this
Just make
toe
it better.
can heal
Fuck you,
fast.
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, so I'm in pain. What the fuck? I went to the I did go to the doctor. I mean, I went to the doctor and they gave me medicine, but it's like, nah, fuck that. If I don't need to drink that. Like, if I die, I'll die. You know.
It's
You
like
guys
what little
broke it?
kids do. You're like, stop crying or you're gonna barf. And then they're like, I don't want to barf. And so they cry about it and then barf. It's like, for fuck's sake.
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. My dad would always tell me that if you were crying and it was outside, your tears would freeze to your face during the winter. But that's impossible because it's like salt water or whatever.
Have you guys ever
don't
broken any bones?
Nope.
yes, I have.
How did you break?
Broken my toes.
Did you run down the stairs wrong?
No, I like took a stride into the wall and just smashed my toes against the wall. It hurt so bad.
I broke my like wrist one time, and like the story of it is actually like kind of stupid. So like at my old house, like we had a really big basement, and it so like we had this mini trampoline, kind of like that one. And we basically just like got all of the like couch cushions and blankets in the house and just made a huge pit. We just had a nice little runway to like jump and like just into this pit.
Yeah.
And there was just like, I mean, we'd been doing it for a while, so they started to like spread out or whatever. And there was like just a little like hole where there was like nothing.
Oh yeah.
And of course, like I landed on
And you jumped
my
off the
wrist.
trampoline into it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like whenever people ask me like, how did you break my arm? I'm like, well, I was jumping into a pit of pillows. I just feel like an
Pillows?
idiot.
Okay,
I just jumped against the floor.
when you have the cracks in between each pillow, that's the most dangerous part because like you can't really see them. If you like a blanket over them, it's so dangerous. Like we used to jump off the top of the stairs on a bunch of pillows.
Oh,
if
fuck
you
that.
mistimed the jump, or like you missed a jump, your ankles are screwed.
See, that's like in a foam pit. Like,
Foam pits are
'cause-
what?
There's no way you
They're
could.
not gonna hit the
Oh
bottom.
yeah.
Foam
Oh yeah. I missed. I went through the cracks of the foam pit. What are you, a fucking ant?
no, it's different in a foam pit. But like, I do a lot of foam pit stuff, like for diving, and so it's like you can't land on your head because the foam will like catch your head, and then your weight will come on it, and it'll just snap your spine in half.
Damn.
Like, you can't like do any head first stuff, or you will literally break your back.
That's an L. Break your bat like fucking Bane.
You guys ever gotten any concussions?
Nope.
Nope.
I got a
I'd
concussion
say
once.
it's-
You remember the year that at the invite? Where
Oh,
I slipped
yeah,
and
you
fell on my head.
oh my
I
God.
had that
Oh,
black eye.
fuck.
You had a goose egg. That was
I remember
an
you
inch
having
out
that
of your
black eye, though.
face.
Yeah, and like my entire eyelid was just like red.
It like
Yeah.
it was just a rainbow. Like after it started to heal, it was like
Oh, that was gross.
I didn't get a concussion. I didn't fracture anything. It was just like nasty for like a week.
yeah.
I've never had a black eye.
It was
Someone's
whack.
like, I can learn to change that.
I just remember like because we were standing up there with the diving coach, just kind of like waiting for you because I think we were gonna hang out afterward, and you come up with like ice on your head. And she's like, oh my God, what happened? And then you like took it off and there's just this huge bump, you know? It's probably like an inch and a half like out of his head.
Oh my
and
god.
she just freaked out.
Yeah, my mom's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "It doesn't even hurt." I'm like, "We just need to go to a doctor." She's like, "What?" We went to the urgency room, and they're
You
like,
went to the.
the urgency room. I think you forgot a couple of letters there.
"No, do not ever go to the urgency room."
I went to the urgency
The
room.
urgency room is the worst medical clinic. Period.
urgency room.
Yeah,
The
it's called the
urgency room.
urgency room.
It's
It's
called
like
urgent care.
Or
No.
the emergency
Or
room.
the
Yeah, or the emergency room.
The urgency.
what is the That's a thing.
The
What is
urgent
Urgent
care.
care.
room?
Urgent care.
No, it's not.
Yes,
urgent
it is
care.
called
Yes, it
urgent
is.
care.
Hold on.
The urgent.
Ryan is like,
Google
Ryan is like,
Yeah,
Ryan
look.
is like, Ryan is like, urgent care. That's when you.
Look, the urgency room. It's
Wait, what?
basically just like a bootleg emergency room.
Oh,
That's actually the thing.
Yeah.
I've heard of urgent care.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's the urgency room. It's like it's
not an
basically like-
emergency.
Ryan is like
But
urgent care. Isn't that the thing where we get free healthcare? Oh wait, that's Obamacare.
It's basically like if you combine the Minute Clinic with an actual hospital.
Minute clinics.
So basically,
cool.
it's just a really shitty hospital.
I went to the Minute Clinic one time because in second grade. Oh my fucking! I don't want to fucking. Okay, I'll tell the story anyways. So when I cough like like a really bad cough, and my teacher, my second grade teacher, sends a note to my mom. Is like, Lucas's cough like it sounds like it's like a dog barking. Like it's terrible. And so I was playing fucking New Super Mario Brothers Wii, and then my mom comes downstairs like, we gotta go to the clinic. So we go to like Target, like really far away where they have those stupid ass clinics. Obviously it was closed. We went to another one, it was closed. So I ended up going to Minute Clinic. They did all those tests, and they're like, oh no, it's fine, that's just how you cough. I'm like, oh yeah, gee, that's what I could have fucking told you. What the hell? Yeah, and then what was I gonna say? Okay, never mind. You keep telling your story. Are you done with your story?
What was my story?
You
You're the
yeah.
you went to
room.
urgency room.
So
you went to
yeah.
the NC room.
So we go to the urgency room, and they like run all this shit, and like I have to like look at the light to make sure I don't have a concussion. And we're there for probably like 2 hours, just like sitting in this room. And they come back and they're like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. So we're like, so what do we do about the giant ass goose egg on my head? And they're like, nothing. And so we've sat in this doctor's office for 2 hours. They've like given me like an MRI because they think I fucking broke my skull. And I'm sitting there with like Avery said, like it looks like there's like a golf ball, like in my head.
It was
this
the
middle school?
diving invite.
Well,
Yeah,
It was
had, like,
before
seventh
it was
grade,
before they
eighth grade.
redid the middle school floors, and they had just, I don't know why, but they just came in and like waxed the fucking cement floor. And I was talking to
Didn't you guys put soap on it too?
well,
You were,
yeah,
like,
because we were
sliding?
sliding in the showers. And
You
so
fucking guys.
it was still slippery, and I was talking to one of the divers, and like mid-sentence, like I didn't even stop carrying the sentence. I just ate shit. And like stood up and kept talking, and he's like, dude, fuck, look at your head. I'm like, what happened? And he's like, you need to go upstairs. I'm gonna go get you ice.
I remember my mom and dad, you can tell, are very different in their levels of how worried they are. Because one time, it was like a month ago maybe, I had this giant fucking bump on my head. I'm like, what the hell? How did I get that? Like, did someone like clock me in the head with a brick when I was sleeping? And my mom was like, oh, you might have like shingles or something like that. I'm like, how the fuck would I get shingles? First of all, I think I have that vaccine for chickenpox or whatever. And don't you have to get chickenpox first before you get shingles?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've never had chickenpox, so what the fuck?
Yeah, that's.
And my mom's like, well, don't they inject you? Like, she's like, I don't know. Like, I was like, okay, I don't have fucking shingles. And my dad's like, it's probably just a zit. And it was just a zit. Then, a couple days ago, I had my back hurt like shit. I was like, what the hell? Like, I was like, I can't even like bend down to grab stuff. And mom's like, uh-oh, you might have a kidney stone or something like that. It's lower back pain. They're like, uh-oh, you better drink water. My dad's like, or he just slept wrong. Yeah. So, yeah, very different levels of how much they are concerned, or how much stupid they think I am when it comes to my actual health. One time my back hurt just as bad because I stayed up really late working on this stupid ass model plane for A-Push, and I was just crouched over in my bed like fucking Dr. Frankenstein, and my spine kind of got fucked by that, and my spine hurt the whole next day.
Have you seen the thing where it's like if you sit on like your wallet or phone or whatever for
I
your
saw that
entire
too.
life, like your spine will start to shift?
Really?
Like if every day you put like your wallet in like your back, like right pocket or whatever, and you sit on it every day, like you'll still sit up straight, but it's because your spine is bending around that.
Shit, really?
Yeah, like
Just
it
never have a lot
pushes
of
your
money.
hip
That's just-
bone.
I don't put my.
solution.
I sound like a sissy, but I don't put my wallet in my back pocket.
No, yeah,
Like,
I don't
even have back pockets.
Well, first of all, I
don't know.
have my keys, my wallet, and my phone. I don't put any. I put my wallet and my phone in my left pocket. I know it looks stupid because I have a lot of dumb gift cards and shit in there.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna be able to sit on it.
No, yeah,
Like, it would hurt
I don't
my ass.
understand how people do that.
Some people have their keys in their back pockets. Like, what the fuck?
why?
Are you
Like,
idiot?
sit on that
Stab
Sit on
your
your
ass.
keys and
Go
you
up
get a
your
fucking
ass.
key up your
Yeah,
ass,
yeah.
dumbass.
My grandpa does that. he's one of those people who just wears khakis all the time. So he always has like 70 pockets. And I swear to God, his pants must weigh like 40 pounds with all the shit that he puts in them. He has like, because he has like keys for his car, and then he has like keys for like all the other shit. So he's got like 2 key rings that are full of keys. He's got his wallet, and he has 2 phones. And it's like, how do you like remember all this shit?
There was one time when I wore these. I own a specific pair of shorts. It's not like gym shorts, like khaki shorts or whatever, like cargo shorts. And they're like the perfect size, but the waist is just way too big for some reason. So I literally would wear these pants, and if I forgot a belt, I'd be fucked. Because it's like, you ever watch the show The Biggest Loser? Or like a weight loss show where they have those giant jeans?
Yeah.
Like their original jeans. Like, I could pull those things out. Like, fucking...
Fit another person.
Yeah, like 12 feet, not 12 feet, 12, like a whole foot away from my torso. And so it's like, well, what the shit? I would put like my wallet in there, and I'd be like, okay, I'm fucked. So I literally just walk with my hands around my belt, like my waist. Like I look like a complete clown.
Do you guys remember in middle school when pantsing was a big thing?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, or
And then like yeah.
I remember now when it's a big thing to dumb idiots.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can imagine. So
I remember my like seventh
Science.
grade.
Whatever, I don't even know
When
his
Benny
name, but I can't
T
say
got
it anyways.
pantsed like naked.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
in
what?
front of like
Someone grabbed some elastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was when we were walking to that park.
Oh yeah.
He got pants and his underwear came with it too. And there were like a whole bunch of girls around him.
No,
And that was a
really?
big freaking thing. But no, yeah, like
That was like 8th grade.
Yeah, like the
was
gym
so
teacher I had, he's like, you guys know you can get like filed for sexual harassment.
Well, yeah, I
And
can
I'm like,
imagine.
I understand, but like also like it's pantsing,
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
But seriously, like he got completely fucked. Like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, I remember, yeah.
No, because I remember like we would like go out to the track and like run, and then all of a sudden you'd be running and someone would run up behind you and pants you, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
shit.
I got pants in the middle of cross country prep, and my underwear came down with it because like you wear like underwear and it's like with your shorts almost, and some dumbass told this other dumbass to come pants me, and he did, and everything came off, and the girls always run right behind us because we're faster than them. They saw the whole thing. They saw my bare ass as I was running.
But you didn't turn. I'm assuming you didn't turn around because you're like, uh-oh.
No, man.
Can you imagine you're like, wait a minute, who is that? You turn around and it's like you're full of fucking cock and balls just right. Everybody can see. I'm just kidding.
Somebody pants me the other day. It was like,
Jack Dunn. Okay,
so
fucking okay.
Pantsed you at McDonald's?
yeah, you. He pants me in the McDonald's bathroom, and you could just hear the sound of like just a flap,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because you were standing there, and there were 2 hand dryers, and you had each hand under the dryer, and so you.
So you're like sitting there crouched.
Yeah, you like spread your legs and were like spread eagle at the hand dryer. So I'm just like, yeah, this is a good idea, and I just dropped your pants. And I grabbed like all of it and just pulled it down, and you just looked in the mirror at me.
It was, and like the other person we were with had gone outside, and we were like screeching at this point. We walk outside like completely calm, like nothing had happened. He just goes, I fucking heard everything like you guys did.
Because we're like we're laughing so hard because I just pantsed Avery naked, and like we're just fucking around in a McDonald's bathroom at like 10 o'clock at night.
It was in like Rochester too.
Yeah.
Rochester.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna censor that, but okay.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Wait, we can't say Rochester?
it actually wasn't in Rochester. It was in a different
Yeah, it
it
wasn't-
actually was in
Well, you're
I
not gonna have a lot
apologize.
of
We
Rochesters to censor.
All right. Well, no. Fuck it. You said it
Quit
too many.
saying-
You said it too many times now. Okay.
Well,
You know.
I want to
story
hear your
is-
story about what you were gonna say until.
I took Avery's pants off.
Moral of the story is, fuck you. Jack Dunn just pants
Jack
in the worst
Dunn.
possible time. He loves it so much. Sorry, Jack Dunn, for the call out. He's not gonna listen to this. Who fucking cares? I think Jack Dunn has the time.
You should start just
It's
like
not me.
roasting
It's-
random
of course
people like
Exactly.
in the podcast.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
And just like see if they listen to it or whatever.
See if anybody bothers to tell him. Like if
Yeah.
I just completely shit on someone. Yeah, no.
Or like you should have an episode where like at the beginning it's just like a phone call of you guys ordering pizza. And then there's just like a 2-minute gap of just straight silence when you guys are getting the pizza. And then just an absolute just like you know.
So we're gonna watch
right now.
Yeah, just be like the worst possible episode. We should do that for the next episode. That's a good idea.
Like, just don't even bother talking to this. Just like do your own shit around here.
Yeah,
exactly.
Does pizza
Like,
deliver out here?
Star Wars
Absolutely.
Fallen Order gameplay, but there's no video. It's just the sound of like the controller.
Yeah, no, it's just me. It's just a video of me playing the game, but you can't really. It's like,
It's only you just playing the game.
and I'm like, fuck.
Like the first like
Playing the
2
final
minutes,
boss, I'm like,
there's
God.
video, and then your phone just like tips over. And
That's
you just,
funny.
Just leave it.
The
for,
Game
like,
Grumps
the
did that
rest
for an April Fool's because someone said they wanted them to do face cam. So they, instead of actually just putting a face cam in the top corner, they did an entire 2 like videos where they were just doing face cam, and they're just doing their reaction to the game. It was pretty funny.
Call Me Carson streamed like the inauguration of like the British Prime Minister. So he had like that as his stream, and then he would put like whatever you commented or like said in the stream chat. He would put that on the screen.
Oh, like when somebody like donated or whatever.
Yeah, and so
Or he'd
he had
put like Twitch chat on the
He had like his face in like an aquarium, and then he had like a bunch of different TV shows. He had like Shrek going, and so like it got to the point where there was so much shit running that his stream like crashed, because like you couldn't even see like what he was originally streaming, and I thought it was so funny because somebody commented, he's like, "Are the streams always like this?" And he's like, "No, we don't always stream Shrek." As there's like 40 things going on his screen.
There was one where he was doing, I think it might have been E3 a couple years ago, when he just put a bunch of shit on the screen, like a bunch of like graphics and shit, like sponsored by Subway or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Did you see there was a dude on Twitch who streamed there was like a big fight that like you had to pay for or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then he sat there the whole entire time with a controller, like pretending it was a video.
Oh,
game.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Idem's
funny.
TV was talking about that. He's like, I was trying to watch some fight, but I couldn't find it anywhere because everybody kept like taking it down. He's like, I figured out if you go on like a cam horror's website, so like people like
Yeah.
he's like, and they'll just like have them in the corner with like the fight as the full screen. He's
Right.
like, so I'm on this like porn site just watching a fight.
Yeah.
Thank God KSI won against Logan Paul.
Oh, I know, right? That was one of the
Logan
biggest.
Paul.
And then I was like, "Oh, boys!" I sent to the group chat that we watched the first fight. I was like, "Boys, we got round 2. Jake Paul is fighting Gibb. Like after all this thing." Carl's like, "Oh, good. It's on a fucking Thursday night." So
Speaking of Carl, he never burned his sweatshirt.
Yeah, I saw him wearing it the other day.
no, because you guys don't. No, you guys didn't hear what I said. The bet was Carl if they either tied or if Logan Paul got knocked out in the first round, then he would burn it. Carl, though, that kid's a fucking scumbag.
He made a bet with.
So let's name all the bets that he's made, because he's made a bet with you, right? He owes you money, right?
Not that I remember.
Okay,
but
so
I feel like he did bet me something. I know that.
you said today in class that he owed you $20 or something like. Maybe that was someone else. But but Carl made a $20 bet with Bailey, but something with the Vikings, like that the Vikings would have a better or worse record than the Packers or something like that, and the Vikings have a worse record than the Packers this season or something like that. And so Bailey was like, "All right, pay up." And Carl goes to his like student handbook, and he shows gambling in like the school is like against the rules. So technically, it didn't count. It's like if Bailey would have lost, you'd have made him pay the fucking money, asshole.
Yeah, like shut.
So he made $20 bet with Bailey because of that. He made a $20 bet with Carter because of that. He made a $10 bet with Bailey that he wouldn't go to choir every day for a week, and he did. So far he's paid Bailey $10. He made a $100 bet with Mike, and his girlfriend, who doesn't go to. I don't want to say names.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which, I owe Lucas Hansen my first $1 million.
Oh yeah, you do owe me $1 million. But I'll get into that after I'm done with the story. He owed this couple $1 million that he said that you will not make it a year or something like that.
Oh shit!
It's like, you asshole.
Carl is definitely gonna have a gambling problem. Like you saying this, like I feel like Carl would definitely be the dude to get hooked up.
You want to hear a funny story? One time in choir, right? There was we were doing dancing shit, right? And I was sick, so I wasn't there the first day. So I was kind of fucked because I was like behind on everything. I didn't really know what we were doing. And Carl's like, "Oh, you're fucked." They turned the fans on and everything. He's like, "You're gonna want to take off your sweatshirt." I'm like, "I don't want to take off the sweatshirt." He's like, "Okay, I'll bet you $10 that by the end of the class, I'll take off your sweatshirt." I'm like, "All right, I just won't take off the sweatshirt. I just won't try hard in dancing, so that I win $10." And then so at the end of the thing, we had like this maybe like a fire drill or something. We went outside. And I was like, there's like a big group of people around. So I'm like, okay, Carl, pay the money. He's like, I'm not going to actually pay you the money. And then he opens his wallet. He's got a $10 bill. And I get everybody around him. I tell everybody around me what's happened. And they're like, yeah, Carl, you got to pay him the money. Carl's like, you fucking assholes. They gave me the money. Oh, my God.
Just like, stop making bets.
Yeah, shout out.
Don't make bets that you know you can't win.
To high shorts hours and choreo. Simon used to do that. If you were wearing shorts, he would tell everybody to like pull it up till there was like an evident bulge in your shorts. And this was in concert choir, so there were like, I don't know what, probably like 30 women.
Yeah, something like that.
Just chilling with us.
Yeah, and then there'd be times. Oh my God, that class was fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
Because we would.
What happened with like the roast session on Caro?
Oh yeah, there was one time where we had like a free day in choir, and this other room in the air, like the music area, there was like a fucking
The multi-purpose room, and then we went in the choir.
Yeah, there was like a microphone for some reason, and you could like Blake Zach knows how to like work all the music pods, so you could like turn it on, and like the speakers would go through the entire thing. So we acted like we were doing like a Comedy Central roast of Carl Warner, and we fucked him over, dude.
There was like
He got
on
decimated.
Jack Dunn's like private or whatever. There was like a video of it, and I just remember like that like 30-second clip was so. I think it was Simon.
Yeah,
It was so funny.
yeah.
I mean, it's like, damn, I
yeah,
wish I would have been in choir.
And then Carl got a chance to roast us back, but Carl was just god awful.
Yeah, and then he roasted himself. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna like.
Yeah.
It was. Cringe.
There is a legitimate line. This is a legitimate quote by Carl. Like, everybody, like, fucking write this down. Dan Browse always puts quotes on his story. Write this down, Browse. He says, Jack, you act black, but you are not Jack Black. You suck. What the fuck does that mean?
I remember that.
That was terrible. I have that saved on my phone.
I took my entire 5 minutes to just roast his mom.
Yeah. We roasted his mom on an episode because Jake Wickren was on and his mom broke his phone. Oh my God.
Fucking.
Oh. Yeah, we're going so well, Ryan. Going so well.
God damn it.
Yeah, but you don't say her actual name.
Right, well,
Then we can just. I mean, you can just go back and.
Oh, well, I'm going to do that anyways because Ryan has said so much bad shit all this time.
what are you talking about?
I think I've been keeping a mental count and then I've had to bleep Avery maybe once or twice, but I've had to bleep you like 4 times.
4? No. It's more.
What's the record?
Oh my God. Take a wild guess who it was. Carl. Fucking kidding. He can't. Every story he fucking tells, he says so much unnecessary details. Like, he's telling a story about Target, Target in our town. Yeah. And he's like, okay, so blah, 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 this happened, and, it's kind of next to this place. It's kind of next to all this shit. I'm like, stop talking!
Shut the fuck up.
You're saying exact locations of where it is. So if someone finds out what town we're in, they'll find out exactly where I work, and then I'll get fucked for complaining about it. Then he's like talking about our teacher. He's like, he's really old. He does this. Like, his name kind of sounds like this. He's like, that's not important to the thing. He's like, so this guy, his nickname is this. And so I'm like, okay, he's just going to say his nickname, initials this. I'm like, how, why? How would that contribute to the story at all? God, fucking Carl. Kid's a clown.
His name is kind of like Lukas Lanson.
Yeah.
He has this podcast. He's kind of a faggot.
He's got a podcast that's called Shut Up. Oh my God. I was gonna name the podcast like the STFU podcast, like Shut the Fuck Up.
Oh yeah.
But I think there's already a podcast called that.
Oh really?
Dude,
there's
wasn't
a
it gonna be
podcast
the
called
Loud
Loudmouth too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna call it the Loudmouth podcast, but then that's already a thing. The Loudmouths podcast. It'd be like the exact same thing. So we talked about, that's when me and Marcus were like, for these months, we were like, Loudmouth podcast. We want to do the Loudmouth podcast, but we couldn't do it. So we went back to the original name, which is the Be Quiet podcast.
I'm going to be posting a meme on my meme account. Can I plug it?
So the problem with that is that it goes to our school. Like people will be able to tell what school we're in because of the.
Oh shit! Never mind. Well, okay.
Damn, you're like good at this shit.
Yeah, that was nice catch.
And another thing, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I had to believe about Marcus and Sanquist blogging their Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'll do the Snapchat because at least people will add you, and then like you can add them back if you know them. So if like some random creep on the internet, like I'm not trying to get into drama or anything, but there is like people who will do that on the internet, like.
Yeah, no,
like especially
because
because of Instagram, like people will like do creepy shit. So then JF in an episode gives out his full phone number 3 times, and I'm like, okay, I know there's a story about something in our school going on about someone like getting like kind of like catfished or something like that. I don't know how to describe it, but there's like people texting them that they don't know, and it's like really creepy. So I'm like, okay, JF.
You didn't?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dude, someone. All right, I was like gonna go to bed, right? And all right, hold on, keep on talking. I'll pull up the text.
So, I fucking I bleeped that out. Then Marcus and Sanquist give their phone number, and I was thinking to myself like, okay, so first of all, I can't do the Instagram because whatever.
Yeah.
But then they say their phone number. I'm like thinking, the first 3 digits of the phone number is our fucking area code. You can determine exactly where we live just by your phone number, dumbass.
That happened to somebody on the swim team. He got a bunch of texts, and like the person who was texting him like used a name from another person on the swim team, and so he like asked this kid, he's like, "Did you text me?" And he's like, "No," and he's like, "Yeah, you did. What's your phone number?" And it like wasn't his phone number. So whoever was texting this kid knew the name of the other kid in like our practice schedule, and we're all like, "What the fuck? Like, who did this?" I'm just like, just block them. Like, don't. It was the weirdest shit.
That was like there was like a meme of somebody, like remember when the whole like number neighbor thing was?
Yeah.
So it was like people texting their number neighbors, and it's like. Obviously, it's gonna be you're gonna be close to someone because it's the same fucking area code.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like this person, like whatever, sent the message or was like, "How did you get my number?" And this person just they're like, "You're my number neighbor. Like you're 1 digit down from my number," and they're like, "How did you find me?" Like or whatever. He's like, "What do you know about me?" And it's like, "Well, I know that you live in whatever San Antonio, Texas, or whatever." And then he was like, "How the fuck do you know that?" Like, "I'm gonna kill you." And it's like, it's this like, what the fuck?
What was I gonna say? Oh shit! What the fuck?
Hello?
What phone is that?
Should we answer it?
Here, quick, answer it and then hang it up immediately so the fucking ringing stops. Sorry, fucking person who's trying to contact my house. No, Avery, dumbass.
It was blank. There was nothing.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I know what I was gonna say. Every time I get a wrong number, I always am super nice about it. I'm like, sorry, I think you have the wrong number. Oh no, that's okay. Blah blah blah. Next time want to say I think you have the wrong number. They're like, oh okay, yeah, fucking idiot. And then hang up. Oh my god. Well, Ryan, do you have any more stories about the phone?
About the phone.
The good old phone getting. Ryan, you seem like a kind of person. Oh wait, what did your person say, Sean?
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't. I blocked them.
Okay.
But like apparently after I blocked them, they sent me a text and they said my friend really wants to know what grade you're in. But anyways, they texted me like
Christ.
11 o'clock at night, and it's like a weird ass text like I can't live without you or something like that. I'm like, I knew it was in middle school. I was like, who the fuck is this? And they keep on like saying shit, and I knew it was that stupid challenge where you say like song lyrics because it's like you're saying song lyrics. Try to annoy me. It's like. They kept on going. They went for like an hour, just straight song lyrics. Like, all right, you need to tell me who you are. And she's like, oh, I'm an 8th grader who goes to the middle school. I have no clue how they got my number. Like, I still don't know. Like, they got my number somehow, but I don't know, and that's what scares me. Like, that's fucking scary.
They probably got it from your dumbass brother.
No, my brother's in 9th grade.
Oh, it was recently.
He texted me,
it was,
and I don't know if you texted Ryan, but it was like, did you or Ryan give out like my phone number to a middle schooler? I was like, no, what the fuck?
You remember when we were at
We did.
your friend's girlfriend's house,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And we were
Why are
playing.
you fucking laughing?
I got another story after
What was
this.
that game? is the game
We're
with
like,
the
hold on.
wheel, and you have to guess what the word
Dude, we got
is.
Yeah,
done
the-
this in,
the-
an hour and
Anyway,
15 minutes.
you got those texts from that girl, and she just like sent.
Oh
no
yeah.
reason.
I got sent.
Stop talking. I'm bleeping that out. Okay. So basically, I'm bleeping that out.
Sorry, can I say scandalous pictures?
I don't know. Sure.
Well, I mean, basically, like, we're sitting at, like, my friend's girlfriend's house, and we're just kind of chilling. And then all of a sudden, I get a text from a random number.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, you know, like, hey, like, we met last night or whatever. And it was like, and then she sent me, like, a scandalous picture. And I was
Right.
like, I'm like, holy shit, like, I think you
Scandalous
have the,
picture.
like, I think you have the wrong number. And she was like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. And then she, like, asked for I say she because it was a she.
Mm-hmm.
She asked
Or
for
the
a scandalous
picture, no, the pictures or whatever.
Oh.
But then the thing, I went and, like, I saved the images and then I, like, reverse searched them. And I found, like, there's a whole phone scam with those same
Oh,
images. Like, people have...
Oh,
like,
that's
it's-
what you're
it's
doing.
been-
That time you reverse searched them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, where's the sauce?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm just, like, I wanted to, like, figure out if
shit,
it was
no,
a
I don't
scam
remember what I
or
was gonna
not.
say.
Well, good.
Fuck. No, I had a funny story. Oh yeah. One time in study hall. Me, I don't remember who we pranked. It was either Carl or Joe Notch. Oh shit. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, me, Carl, Carter, Joe Notch, and Jack Dunn were all in study hall. And I think Carter like texted Joe Notch, and we all knew about it. And Carter would just text the fucking screenshots of the conversation. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm still in love with you," and stuff like that. And Joe Notch like, "Who is this?" Like,
Oh,
my
we
God.
did that to because Joe wanted to text different Joe. He wanted
Yeah.
to text one of our friends who graduated. But like he was
What?
like, "What
I
if
don't
we made
remember.
it funny?" So then I like fake like photoshopped an ad that said like, you know, like computer for sale, like call this number
Oh,
or whatever. And then he like sent him to that, and then just like for like 2 days straight, he just like pretended like he was still interested in this computer, even though like, you know, he's like, "You have the wrong number. Like, I'm sorry, like it's not the ad or whatever." And this Joe just like kept going
oh,
for 2 days.
oh, I get
It
it. So
was-
he's like,
yeah.
"Hey, I'm here about that computer," and you're like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then you.
Yeah, and then he sent the picture.
That's funny.
And he was like, "I don't know how my number got in there." It was pretty funny because I would still like hang out with this person
Uh-huh.
on like the weekend or whatever, and he was so mad about it. He's like, "Who put my number in a freaking computer ad? Like,
Oh my
who
God.
messes up that bad?"
I just remembered that for like.
It is so funny because he's like, how did this happen?
I just remembered that for like a year, and like pretty much like randomly, like when I'd be on the bus with John Braun, I would star 6-7 his number and call him, and be like, "Who the fuck is this?" Like every single time, and he'd be like, "There's someone's fucking calling me." I'm like, "Oh, that sucks, dude," and I'd literally be in the seat with him, calling him, and everybody would knew it was me. And I don't remember if I ever told him that it was me. I think I did it to him. Like, I remember one time he was just talking about it. Like, we were just hanging out one time. He was, like, talking about it with a group of people. And he's like, "Yeah, it's fucking fun number." I remember they kept calling me. And I called him. He's like, "What the fuck?"
I remember when you called John Braun Jeb Bush on the bus, and he just sat in the seat across from you and just kicked you the entire ride.
Jeb
home.
Bush. I do remember calling him Jeb Bush. I don't remember the context. Just because it's JB? Yeah, I see. That's how long all the episodes are.
I think it was like.
All right, we can wrap it up, though. But
Somewhere with like the DOFJB thing.
oh, yeah.
Oh.
Doritos or Fritos, Jeb Bush.
Do you remember when?
Penis.
Okay, so Adam like really was like a meme lord in like 8th grade or whatever
Uh-huh.
before he completely changed
Pass me the
personalities.
nun.
Correct.
Yeah, pass.
Put it
Oh,
in
that
my
chuck
house.
me a nun. That
Yeah.
was pretty funny. No, but like you remember like Dick Cheney?
Dick
And then
Cheney,
there
the
was,
guy,
like,
yeah.
And then there's like the whole thing where he like planked on the ground but with one arm, and then you just like air humped the ground or whatever.
Who, Dick Cheney?
I don't know. Adam just always did that. He'd be like, "Do the Dick Cheney," and then we got like our whole gym class to do it. And Mr. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was so fucking mad. He was so pissed. It's because like everyone, I mean, like we're playing like flag football or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone just like stops mid game to just one arm plank and hump the ground.
Lucas, you remember when we were playing
and
tennis?
He was so mad.
Oh my god!
John Braun just fucking smacked the ball.
And it went so far in the air. It went like a yard, like next to the school. And then we were all just like rolling on the floor laughing. And he's like, guys, stop laughing. Find out. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was a classic moment. All right. So I think we're about to wrap this episode up. Do you guys have anything you want to plug that isn't, it's not going to lead back to...
Shit. I never like actually told what I was going to say.
You're going to post a meme like...
It was about the whole like Loudmouth thing. Well, because the first like edit I did of that, I had like me watching or like shut the fuck up. I'm listening to the 4th episode
or the 14th episode of the Be Quiet podcast
of the Loudmouth podcast. Is what I did.
Really?
I was like, oh shit, it's not the Loudmouth podcast.
let's let the record straight. I did give Avery this idea for the meme. You know,
yeah. Okay.
I'll be taking full credit.
Yeah.
All right.
Hit up.
Can I just?
For my one post.
Nope, dumbass. God, you can't do that. You posted the picture, like a video of you in the middle school.
Well, now they know it's in the middle school.
Doesn't matter, dumbass.
Tag the
This
location.
whole little bit is gone. Like,
Okay.
I like to plug skim milk. It is it's
Fuck
much
you.
better than whole milk.
No, it's not.
what the fuck? Whole milk is good. Like 2% is
Skimmer
the
hole.
best.
Skimmer hole.
I don't drink chocolate.
Don't what? Yes, so like skim chocolate milk.
Is skim chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Oh, something skim milk.
Skim milk is
Thank you.
fucking watery. It's gross.
Can we end it now, please?
No. 2% is the best
Liam
milk. 2%
brings
is the
skim
best
milk
milk.
to-
2% is the best.
Like, he makes everybody drink it.
At morning practice when it's the only milk I bring.
Yeah.
The only milk you bring, as opposed to bringing multiple different kinds of milk.
I'm not gonna bring 1%, 2% in skim milk. It's a waste
Why?
of my money. Because it's cereal. You don't even taste the milk in cereal.
Yes, you fucking like.
Oh
Why do
my
you
God.
mean it's so watery, dude? It's so watery. Just like have some 2%. It's so much better.
I have and I hated it.
Why?
Liam, aren't you allergic to, like, some random shit?
I am so sorry. We should end this episode
Right.
here
Just
instead of talking about
click it now,
milk.
please.
The end.
Okay. Someone needs to say something cringe because I always ended on something cringe.
You should
Good.
just end it when I say.
I just said something cringe.
End it when I'm
know.
like 2%
Okay.
is the best milk, 2% is the most milk, and just like stop it right there.